Hello everybody, this is the Minecrafter, and today we're going to be doing an iron farm for, it works in 1.15, 1.16, and I do believe it works in 1.14 because this is with the new villagers. Now, I know I did a bedrock iron farm, and that did a lot of people liked that, but I know that some people play on Java, and if you look, we're in the new snapshot, but I've played this in 1.14, I've played this in 1.15, and now I'm here today. What a lag spike. And if you're wondering about this head, I have a custom resource pack through Vanilla Tweaks. They do resource packs. They have some not texture packs. Data packs, resource packs. So if you're wondering why the iron looks connected, that's also a resource pack. But I'd advise checking them out. They have a lot of stuff. I've got some mob heads, got some villagers, and I can drop my own head. And the item averages. This is pretty useful. It tells you how many items come through a certain spot an hour, which is how you calculate stuff. Okay, so for this iron farm, you can build it above ground, you can build it underground. You just gotta make sure iron golems can't spawn in certain spots. So I'm gonna kind of build mine up. I'm gonna start right about here. I'm gonna need a cauldron, if I remember how to spell it. I'm gonna just have to look it up wherever you find it, because I don't know how to spell anything. Boy. So where is the cauldron? Oh boy. How do you... I feel dumb because I don't know how to spell cauldron. Okay, there. I just had to be L too soon. So this is going to be where the zombie sits. And then you're going to want to build one block above. You can get a slab. You don't need a slab, but I use 2 blocks above. I'm going to use smooth quartz. So you're going to need to go up 2 blocks and slab. Just like that. And oh. Now that was for 1.14. For 1.15, you're going to want to do it. Now you're going to need to get a zombie in here. So that's going to be the challenging part. Oh yeah, never mind, that's why it was 2 blocks. There we go, yeah. I keep thinking the zombie is shorter. So you're going to want to name him, or make sure he's holding blocks or something, so he can't despawn. So let's see if he picks up that quartz. Nope, so I'm going to need an anvil. And I'm going to need to name him. Actually, let's turn off him because he's kind of loud. So let's turn him down for now. We're just going to name him Name Tuck because I don't feel like changing it. Okay, now you don't need any of those anymore. You're going to want to build a 5x5 platform. Oh, lag spike. So 2 blocks out from the center. I think I made this. Yeah. Like this. And you're going to need a fence or iron bar. Well, fence works better because iron golems don't spawn on it. Not that I mean, they do, but not in my testing. They don't spawn high enough because the fence is 0.5 of a block tall. And you're going to use some fence gates. It doesn't matter which fence, but just for OCD purposes, I'm going to use at least the same type of fence as my gates. Kind of build. And then you're going to want to put fence gates in front of here. These are just temporary. Open them up. Dang, I'm bad at this. And then build out around. Sorry if it kind of sounds odd, like getting quieter and louder. I've had some problems with my voice. My microphone's going funny. Okay, once you have this, you can either use ice or water. Put 2 water sources in each corner so it flows out the front. And then from the iron golem, or from this guy, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4 in each direction. These are just temporary, so don't keep them. We're going to need beds. So any color, you're going to need 6 of them. So then build out and down 1. Put a bed here. And put a block. This is going to be permanent. So block, temporary. So something looks kind of like this. And then you take this out and do the same thing on the other side. Man, I'm getting lag spikes. bed, bed, and bed. And you want these to be at least this far out. So that would be 4, 4, and then so it'll be 9 blocks from bed to bed. Now here you're going to want some workstations. So I'm just going to use, you need 3 different workstations at least, so, but you need 2 of each. Or you can use any you want. So we're going to put one here, we're going to put one here, and we're going to put one here. And then we're going to put a block on top. We're going to need a trapdoor. Any kind will work. I'll use oak because there's going to be about one person who's going to be a little OCD. So I'm going to at least make all of them the same type. And you're going to want to put a trapdoor here. You're going to want to waterlog it. But I don't know if you want to do that yet. But it doesn't really matter either way. Then you need a temp block. And then any type of slab. It has to be top half. And then I would use iron trapdoors so you don't have to worry about opening them. Because you're going to want a trapdoor. If I can find it. Yeah. Bam. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So. Oh, lag spike again. Dang it all. Oh yeah, I forgot we got to use. Finally. I'm in 116. So if anyone's playing in 115 and hasn't heard anything about snapshots, if you didn't want any spoilers, sorry. But it gets a use. And then let's get a trapdoor, oak trapdoor to at least make it look normal. So, and we're gonna get some carpet and some more slabs. So, gonna need any carpet. I'm gonna use yellow. You're gonna want some kind of either transparent block or light up block. So, I'll use sea lanterns because it creates light. But you're gonna want to put carpets on top of all of these. And then here's the semi-tricky part, but it's not that hard. Either using a rail or a boat, you need to get a villager. And you can rail him in. You can rail him in from, you could even leave the carpets here and rail him in from above. Just need to get 3 villagers in here. 1, 2, 3. And they're going to want to link to these workstations. Now, for helpful reasons, we're going to want to block this guy off on each side. Just so that we don't get tons of iron golems spawning while we're using this, because they have a tendency to spawn on top of this and on top of this, and you don't want that yet. So let's get our 1, 2, 3 different villagers in here. Now you're going to have to at least wait till night, because they do have to sleep in the beds. Now you're going to want to take a temp block, and then slabs. 4 slabs with these blocks on top, and then more. No, these slabs you want to have down here. From above. Yeah, no, you want them up here. But you want them to be bottom half. Because the golems can literally spawn inside the block, so you want them to be bottom half slabs. And then do the same for the other side, and build this on top. Now, I'm going to set the time to night because I don't have different, stuff. So we're going to try to sleep. And now that we're trying to sleep, we can uncover this. And we should hopefully start seeing iron golems. Any minute now. Because all the villagers do have to sleep. And then we're going to have to feel threatened by this zombie. Which now that I think about it, might be 1 block too... Oh my god, if I built this 1 block too high, I'm going to have to abandon this whole video. Okay, so, let's just block him off and let all the villagers sleep peacefully. Not have to worry about a zombie. So we'll let them all sleep. I want all of them in a bed. All of you guys. Come on, the last guy. You might have to turn the bed around. I don't know if the direction has anything to do with... Okay, so I guess the direction had something to do with how well the villager sleeps in it. Okay, now we can open this up. They all get scared. They should spawn a golem. Yep, see, there we go. And then you can put, even if you do it like this, the golem gets attracted to the zombie. You could have magma blocks down here to kill him. If you want to show you a killing chamber, I'll build one. But if that's the iron farm all done and dusted, if this is all you wanted, you can leave now and do whatever. But if you want to see a killing chamber, I can show you one. So, no, I don't want to give him. I wanted to give it to myself. Normally I have strength, but sometimes it wears out. Just so I can... Oh, cool. Yeah, that's the data pack right there. So, starting at one block in from where this block is, you're going to want to kind of build a catching chamber. From the middle, I'm going to just build out a couple blocks. 4 blocks. So I'm kind of making a, looks like a 5x7. Now you don't have to outline it, but I like outlining it. And, oh, yep, here's the next golem. See, this thing spawns a ton of golems. And it will do it in a day, too. I'll set it today in a minute. So, yeah, just kind of get a hole. We're going to dig this down from this layer a couple blocks. Don't have to dig it as deep, but... And then from here, we're going to get some magma. And if you want to kill them with lava, all you got to do is either put this block one more farther down, and then put signs and lava on top, or I'm just going to use magma blocks because why not? So we're going to build up all the magma blocks, and then we're going to go underneath. So I'm going to just use the back trapdoor method. As of 1:14, you can now crouch down below things. So we're going to get ourselves a minecart and some rails. Hopper minecart to be specific, because I guess I didn't really say that. So you don't have to use as many powered rails. I also find it easier to link sides together like this. I'm only using this many powered rails because I'm uncreative and I have an infinite supply of them. But this is normally how I do it on my survival worlds. I'd have just an alternating. I do believe a minecart would go the full way if these were normal rails. But just in case, maybe have one in the center if you really want. Like spikes. And then kind of build a little tunnel I can go up to the surface with. Yeah. You don't have to make it go to the surface. You don't have to make it go anywhere specific. But I'm just going to make this go to the surface for the video purposes. And as you can see now, there's 2 golems down here. Or maybe it spawned 2, I don't know. But hopefully the golem should fall in there and die. So I'm going to send this down. And then from here, I'm just going to build a little... I'm going to get a hopper. And you can hook this to whatever you want. This is just because of what I'm doing. I'm just going to get myself a chest and some hoppers facing into it. And then just do something a little bit like this. And as you can see, there's the golems. They're falling in. Now, if you want to do lava, you can get some signs. There's some trap. I'm going to use the fence gates. Oh my god. I need to turn these guys down. Are these guys considered passive, friendly creatures? Yeah. So just, if you want to use a lava, just put signs or trapdoors or whatever on top. Now, this design isn't 100% by me. I've tweaked it a little bit, but I watched this video by a fellow named DocM77. He's a member of Hermitcraft, which, if anyone's been around, knows that that's like my favorite. So I'm going to just put a piece of lava in the center. It should spread out far enough to kill them no matter where they are. So yeah, if a golem just spawn in this corner, he should technically get burnt, but if you are really concerned, then I guess the best way to do it would be put one over here and then one over here. and you don't need the center one then, and that'll cover everywhere. And then oh, maybe it won't. Okay, whatever. Keep the center one. That 3 pieces. One will work fine, but yeah. And like. Now I haven't tested really per hour. Set time today. I haven't really tested how much this makes per hour, but it makes a decent amount in an hour. So I'll be back in an hour and I'll show you what it gets. If I can figure out how to. Okay, so I've been here for about 3 hours. I had a thing. I had a custom little data pack that allows me to track the amount of items that go through a certain spot in an hour. Well, I set it for 1 hour and I was testing it and it wasn't working right. It stopped halfway through, it kept glitching out, so I slowed the amount of time. Long story short, you get about 350-ish iron an hour. Anywhere between 3 and 350 iron an hour. And, I mean, this is just the last 20 minutes. So, I mean, it gets a decent amount of iron an hour. And this is stackable. So, this iron farm can be stacked. So, as you can see, I've got this little thing up here. From this block, place block on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 9th block, you can put a new village. They have to be at least 10 blocks apart. So it's 11 from, it's 12, 13 from that block. So these heads are 11 blocks away. So a new village can be put up here. And then just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop. 9, you can put a new one right here, and so on and so forth, and you can keep stacking them to sky limit if you want to. I thought about it. I was gonna do that, but then I was like, that'd mess up my testing, and I got so bored while waiting, I turned into a bee. Yep, I turned into a bee. If you've heard of Bizuma, now is the bee. I'm the bee. Yeah, that's how bored I was. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll get this bee head off. Yeah. And for every episode from now on, every video from now on, I think I'm gonna, from now on, put on a different head. Because why not, right? I mean, I've got multiple. So tell me in the comments, which head should I wear next? I've got almost every mob in Minecraft, except for the zombie pigmen, because I'm in 1.16, I don't have them. The zombified piglin, the zombified piglin, the hoglin, the zoglin, and then the normal piglin and the strider. All those mobs I don't have, but I've got all the bees, I've got most of the rabbits, the parrot. I got a decent amount of heads. This is just because I was testing out to see how many different heads there are. I even have a brown panda head. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.